Welcome back to the second half of the Bobby Dupre Show and my sidekick, Andrew.
Good morning.
Let's get right
Half
into
hours.
it. Thoroughbred racing, yes, sir. Last night, Wednesday night, was the opening night of the new season for thoroughbred racing right here in downtown Opelousas, Evangeline Downs. And quite a crowd was in attendance. The weather is beautiful. The horses are running. And I feel excited. Normally, I'm just glad that the season's here, but I was excited to go back last night and actually enjoy the races.
Did you ride any? Did you
No,
walk them out?
I've lost weight, but I
You
can't.
don't qualify?
I don't qualify yet, and I hope I never get down that low.
But 112 is what you got to get to. It'd be a little ways.
Yeah, that'd be a little ways. But this is the 47th season of racing at Evangeline Downs, and of course I like to remind everyone that in 1966 was the year that the track opened at the old Evangeline Downs in Lafayette Parish, and in 1967 I won my first race, so I've been involved since right at the very beginning of the thoroughbred and quarter horse racing. The first horse that I won with was Bob's Whiz-Ann, which was a little black quarter horse filly. While you're there, if some of your friends are coming in, some of your relatives are coming in, and they need a nice, clean, brand new hotel, up to date, reasonable prices. Tell them you with the race and you get a special discount, and the hotel is tied right into the casino and the 3 restaurants to take care of all of your needs. Of course, breakfast is free with your room, and they have a great breakfast selection there. And then you can walk a little bit further and watch the thoroughbred horses race at night, starting at 5:40 p.m. in the afternoon. So you're out early, you still have time to do some nightlife other than horse racing.
And if you rent the suite, you can get the one with the shower so big you can even wash the horse in it. I have seen it, and I can tell you, it's that big. Nice, beautiful place.
And we want to thank everybody for using the hotel there. I met a new couple, Mr. Vince Crosby, who's down from Golden Meadows, Louisiana. He has some race horses, and Carl DeVille will be training his horses, and his lady friend, Miss Judy, was with him. Very, very, very nice person. They have stayed there before. Right now, they're staying in their own motorhome, but their friends will be staying there when they come to visit them and join them. So just to pass that on, and they were saying, I met them yesterday for the first time, well, day before Tuesday, over at Kelly's Diner. By the way, Kelly and Elaine, I ran a little survey there. Everybody said you have good food, including Kelly and Elaine. They wanted to vote.
There you go.
And they voted yes.
Not bad.
Great food, fast service.
Benny Supermarket, all your grocery needs. Benny Supermarket, downtown South Union, Opelousas. They got all the great produce. They win best of the best every year. Great wine and beer selection. They've got 80 plus brands back in the back cooler, in Blake's cooler on the back right-hand side, the brew house. Great stuffed meats, seafood is available there as well. 7 days a week, they've got the deli open with good home-cooked style meals. They do catering for you as well. We've got Little Benny's Sports Shack, where you can get your nutritional supplemental needs, and if you're working out, trying to keep your diet, they've got all the great vitamins for you for that type of thing. They've also got smoothies there, and they've got Miss Mary's Gift Shop, Benny's.
The Earl Taylor Classic, which is his golf tournament fundraiser for his donations into the community, various charity work that he does every year, is being held today starting at 1 o'clock. Monday's first flight was able to
finish their round.
Well, enough of it to where they divided up the goodies and named, I guess, each champion. It's all for fun. But the big flight, which they said is one of the biggest amount of people to play in a tournament at Indian Hills in recent years. So Earl, you still popular, my man. That's good news. And that's going to start at 1 o'clock, and then of course at the end they're going to have fun and drink. And of course at 1 o'clock, from 12 to 1, they're going to have good food for everybody. And then let's not forget on Friday, this Friday, Saturday and Sunday is Indian Hills tournament that they hold annually, and St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital is the benefactor, and they send them about $10,000 is what I understand is what they've been raising, and let's hope that maybe you had the intention of sending them a check or go and bring them a check. It's not too late. Today's only Thursday.
Even if you don't play golf, drop off a check.
Drop off a check, and it's going to help St. Jude's, and we know what they do for research on cancer for children.
Dr. Kerry Thibodeau, if you need a surgeon, Dr. Kerry Thibodeau is your man, board certified. Don't forget, when you see your doctor, you got a choice who your surgeon can be, and Dr. Kerry Thibodeau can handle everything from wound care, if that's healing from a prior surgery, maybe it's from some diabetic type issues where you're not healing very well. He can help with all that. He's a vascular surgeon to help with all that getting the blood flowing and help with varicose veins type work as well. Board certified, Dr. Kerry Thibodeau at the Opelousas General Hospital System.
You want one more than that?
Carl's Thrifty Way. I'll sneak it in. I won't give you time to talk about it. Carl's Thrifty Way. They've got everything from your medicine, over the counter, prescription, compound. They can do the multiple prescriptions to make it easier for you to take. They can also do the generics for you to save you a couple of dollars. They've got home decorating ideas inside and out. They can bring to your house and help put together for you. It's literally home decorating ideas and gifts inside there as well, and gift wrapping and monogramming at Carl's Thrifty Way here in Opelousas.
I'll tell you something. Carl's been at the foreman said he's always there a lot, but I like to pick at him. The fish must not be biting too much right now offshore because he's been in the back of the counter himself,
working him hard,
taking care of me and everybody else that likes to walk in there. It's nice to see the boss's face. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Everybody likes to see the boss's face, and he is the boss, but he's just a fellow worker. When he's over there, he's filling those prescriptions just like. What's that?
You want to go to the photographs?
Yes, sir. We'd like to go to the photographs.
Right. Here you and I went this morning to beautiful Breaux Bridge, Louisiana.
That's correct.
For the groundbreaking of Community First Bank.
You bet. Really, really nice. They had a beautiful weather for it. It was a cool breeze, and a beautiful area. It's right on Reese Street is what I think they call that. The main, we always use the main drag through town.
The main drag. When you take the Breaux Bridge exit, that's where you pass.
That's where you're going to pass. Right in front of it, you're going to pass up Martin Chevrolet. You're going to be right next to Doug Ashy Lumber. Right between that, there's a lot of open space, and it won't be open very long.
And the nice subdivision in the back, the Lakes. That's right.
The Lakes is in the back. It won't be open. It won't be open land long. And of course, Community First Bank has 3 present locations. They're founded in 1999 in New Iberia. Then they've gone into Broussard, a branch there, in Youngsville, a branch there, and then their 4th bank will be in Breaux Bridge. And of course, Mr. Benny Menard, who serves as the president of Community First Bank, was quick to say that that's where he was born and raised. There he is, right there, the man himself, and gave quite an interesting history of the bank, but also the connections. They're making sure that the people that they're going to place in this branch are people that are dedicated, people that like to go out into the community. Besides making a living in the bank, they want to help others in the community.
People with deep roots in both Breaux Bridge and all throughout St. Martin Parish. They're even going to let the Breaux Bridge people work in the same branch with the people that went to St. Martinville.
Oh,
that was a big rival back in the day.
Back in our day.
I guess it still is. I don't know. But at one time, it was a big rival. So they're all going to work together all in St. Martin Parish.
And of course, his wife, Miss Yvonne, had one of the new iPods, and she was taking...
iPad, she had the big one.
That's what I mean. iPad, and she was taking pictures of the whole event. And Miss Tina Begno, who is with the Breaux Bridge Tourism.
I have her right here.
There she is, right there. She gave a welcoming speech to us and thanked everybody for coming. And Breaux Bridge has a lot of activity taking place, and the mayor, Mayor Jack Delhomme, was quick to kind of called Benny down. Benny was saying a small town, and the mayor says,
city.
we're a
Right.
small city.
No longer just a town, they're
and
a
they
city.
were, of course, picking at each other.
Right.
They've been known. They're brother-in-laws. Brother-in-laws. I
right.
forgot about that little touch. And, of course, here we are. The gentleman on the left, I just can't.
We didn't get his
First
name
time
till
I-
after, didn't
till
write it
after.
down.
And of course, the next, the young lady there is Kim, and her husband is Robert Minyard. And of course, Robert Minyard has roots right there in the Lewisburg area. And when he was in the second grade, he and his little sister Kathy spent the night at our home. Adelaide was my first wife, was his teacher.
No kidding.
And today he's quite a land developer, just doing very, very successful, and he's really helped Timeline Builders, and I'm back in Timeline Builders, by the way. And the gentleman, and then Robert, and then Bobby, me, and then that would be Kendall's father-in-law, Mr. Nick Dupre. And of course, he's from the Brobridge area.
And then we've got the tent where everybody's getting together, where we're about to break the ground.
The
Let's see if I keep
shovels are
rolling.
lined up.
There's everybody need the tent, and then there's a nice big sign for Timeline Builders. If you're looking to build something right now, general contractors, Timeline can help you all throughout.
And they chose a local builder. Timeline is Brobridge, Louisiana.
Go to timelinebuilders.com
And
for more
Opelousas if
info.
you want to talk to
And
Bobby.
there's the artist rendering of the new bank. So it'll be a really nice thing. Mr. Angel, Mr. Glenn Angel is the guy who's the architect. Who did it. I got a picture.
And then
of
we're
him.
gonna
There we
show
are, breaking
that.
ground, the whole crew. And there they are actually digging, and I'm gonna show you this. Look, Bobby Dupre's hands fit a shovel. You see him digging? His hands do fit a shovel, and there's the president of the bank there digging. Right to the, I guess, all the way to your right, holding the shovel straight out. That's Mr. Angel, the architect who designed
architect.
it. And a bunch of their employees doing some digging too. And they throw the dirt high, so they work hard. And I got a picture of Kendall and Vince, two partners
my
with
two
Timeline.
partners in Timeline.
And then Mr. Dupuy.
And his father
That's
and his
Kendall's
son-in-law,
father,
Kendall Broussard.
There you go. Now I got this photo right here. Let's cover some of these too while we're going through the photos. This was at Préjean's.
That was at Préjean's. That's the same day that I took the real good, clear pictures of the couple and the gentleman
Mr. Frank who passed away.
Who passed away, right. This picture here is the yellow shirt facing us right there with the two people sitting is Mark Pochet. He's a police juror in Vermilion Parish. And then the gentleman sitting next to him is Jeff Dubois from New Iberia. And then Mark Hardy, with the green shirt, he's from Arneville, Louisiana, and of course he asked me how my cousin Nick and all that family, because they all married into it. And then Mark told me, he says, "I bet you can't tell me where I met you." I said, "Oh, don't hold me up." He said, "It was broad daylight." He said, "Y'all were boat riding, and y'all met me at Don's Boat Landing, which is about 45 minutes, an hour boat ride. I was with Jimmy and Vicky over from the point. And we had taken a ride from there to there. And I think that's probably maybe around Erad Delcom. I was on the water. And Don's is a real friendly little place.
And another photo.
Another photo of silos.
Right.
Those just stand up to the test of time. And these are between, I would say, Big Cane and DuPont.
Okay, all right, well, that's pretty exact.
In the Vols Parish.
I got you now.
Partly in the Vols and partly in St. Lander Parish.
KSLO we'll see on the other side of 3. Now, after we did the groundbreaking, you and I went to get a bite at Buck and Johnny's.
Buck and Johnny's, and of course we tried reaching Mr. Johnny Raymond,
right.
One of the owners, Mr. Johnny, in the Buck and Johnny's, and he's in the hospital having some tests run, and possibly will have a stent,
right.
but should be home very shortly, according to the chef. I have a picture.
We'll show her right here. Miss Angel, Chef Angel.
Chef Morgan is her name.
Right.
And her daddy is the architect on the project we just talked about.
Which was so funny. We didn't realize that there was a connection.
That was a connection. Yeah. And of course, I was kidding her that her claim to fame was her uncle, right. Scott Angel, with natural resources for the state of Louisiana. Well known
famous
young
politician. Likes to be known as a politician.
Oh, yeah, he likes
people.
it. Loves people. Look at that pretty smile. She
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
steal that. Her
yeah, the
daddy
whole
had that
crew.
smile today, and she's got it.
And the young lady
young
setting up
lady
the
setting up
umbrellas?
they have a beautiful patio.